your boy Will, back with another episode of Sports Dogs. Here are my boys Jay, Rich, and Ruben. What's up, fellas? How y'all doing?
What's up, y'all? Good?
Everything's good, man.
Is that my phone?
Just getting off work.
Oh yeah, I already know how that is. You know.
Feeling crazy, but it's cool. Slanging these phones.
I'm chilling waiting for football season's over. Just hoping for a high pick.
Hey, yep.
Let's not do anything stupid, guys.
Again. Third time's the charm.
We know we suck.
Yeah, let's get into this. We're gonna start off with the Steelers. They're losing their fourth one in a row. No, scratch that. They almost lost their fourth one in a row. They ended up coming back and winning that game.
I thought they was gonna lose.
I know, that was crazy.
It was. I think they had to win this though, because excuse me, but it would jeopardize the playoff seeding. You know what I mean? The higher the better at this point. Even though I think the AFC is pretty stacked when it comes.
I think they're one and done anyways.
You think so?
Yeah.
Why?
Inconsistency. I think the last 3 weeks or whatever when they were, and even this last week, I think it just showed that the teams caught up. They figured out they ain't really got a running game. Oh, yeah. And if Roethlisberger can't slam that ball around there, they can't do shit. So I think, personally, they're going to play for the pass. They're going to put the ball in Roethlisberger's hand. And if he keeps playing the way that he plays, it ain't gonna work. I told somebody before, as long as Roethlisberger played the way he played in the beginning, they were in the Super Bowl. But I said the moment Roethlisberger thinks he's that guy and tries to win everything and he starts doing stupid shit, they start doing what they do. And that's exactly what happened. He started trying to do too much.
Do you guys think they're too young?
Nah.
No. They're ready. Yeah. It doesn't help that you lose a bunch of guys on defense.
It doesn't.
And then, you said Roethlisberger's not the same guy he used to be, so.
You got too many veterans on that team.
Too many?
Yeah, when I say veterans, I mean too many people that have been there before. Not even necessarily playing, but that organization has been there. So it ain't like they're gonna go in there freshly new. Mike Tomlin won a championship. You know what I mean? So Ben's won one, and then the staff around them. Yeah, so that's why I think they'll be all right if they get to a chance to make it. I think.
I heard that he's Roethlisberger sitting this week.
He is?
Yeah.
He should. I mean, they already clinched a spot, so they're not really
clinched a division, right?
I mean, at this point, it's just who you playing.
Yeah, because that's all that makes sure Rudolph was going to play.
Yeah. Is Josh Allen playing this week?
Probably not.
Right, because Miami needs a win?
I know.
Miami needs to win.
Washington's not playing. Patrick ain't playing this week.
Well, they can't get caught.
I think he'll play a little bit.
They low-key needs to play.
Yeah,
they
look
like ass the last couple weeks.
They always look like ass, and then they just come back and win.
Yeah, they got enough talent, but you're right. At some point, that shit gonna catch up.
Until somebody catches on, and nobody's caught on so far, so
If they don't play this week, they get the first round bye. You get 2 weeks off. I mean, you don't want to do that.
Speaking of catching up, hey Ruben, y'all win, boy. I'm telling you, I don't want to hear shit from this man to my left.
I know, dude. I already considered, us out.
Seattle's number 3 as you speak.
If it happens, it happens. If we get in, we get in.
Oh my God.
Honestly, I feel like every team is not wanting to win the division because they're like, if we stay here, we'll get a top 10 pick. If we win, we're gonna get 19 and then one and done.
Yeah, I agree. I think Washington needs to go ahead and take that division.
I think so.
I think it's gonna be New York. To be honest, New York wins and we beat Washington.
They need the most to have. Well,
that's all they
Washington
need.
just needs to be
New York wins and we beat Washington.
I don't know if y'all beat Dallas because Dallas been pretty good the last few weeks.
Who, New York?
Where's that game at?
Defense at least.
No, you saying New York's not gonna beat Dallas?
Oh, New York. That's who's playing.
Yeah.
No, I don't think New York.
Where's that game at?
It's at Dallas.
I think it's gonna be a close game because the Giants don't get blown out. They keep everything close, but just the way that Dallas has been playing the last 2-3 weeks, it's gonna be tough.
It is.
They've been scoring points, yeah.
It's
takeaways. I think they're number one takeaways the last 4 weeks.
Oh, they're playing at MetLife.
I mean, so it's gonna be interesting.
It's like 24/7.
But then again, you are the Cowboys.
What's the point?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They always beat themselves and shit.
Who plays first? Y'all play first?
No, the Dallas does.
It doesn't even matter.
Oh yeah, y'all gonna find a way. Cause y'all fuck around and somebody else will be
up.
All y'all gotta do is win, and Dallas will fuck it up somehow. So
man.
Yeah, watch it. They lose. It doesn't even matter and shit. But then,
this is stupid. I'm gonna let you know that right now. But
we're gonna win. Watch.
We got a chance. Enough of the NFC.
I don't want to win. We gotta fucking draft stock.
Just drop that.
So you want draft stock? You don't want playoffs, right?
Yeah,
yeah.
You guys are like.
Yeah, they're eliminated.
You rather have playoffs or rather have draft?
He didn't want to win either way.
Rather have playoffs.
You rather have playoffs? Why? You're gonna lose in the first round. Then guess what? You're gonna be in a double-digit draft pick and have a sorry record. You're gonna have like 5 teams with like.
For Dallas, though,
way worse record, huh?
They need to win, and
they need to win, and yeah.
No, I'm saying, what do you need draft-wise?
Oh, defense. But like what? One
quarterback, maybe.
Well, I think they're gonna keep.
They're gonna go get a DB first because their DBs are.
Well, I think they gotta go defense. That's why I say I'd rather go to playoffs.
So that's why they go playoffs.
Like first, who's supposed to be that DB? And
I didn't hear nothing about really no DB.
The top DBs are
they were
from Alabama. Right? Well, he kind of fell out, Shane Wade.
Yeah.
But it's the other dude, something Curtin from Alabama, and another dude from Virginia Tech.
I know there's
they do that. They really make DBs.
And they're like top 10 corners.
There's another corner that's the son of somebody. I can't remember who it is.
Sante Samuel's son.
Yeah, he's supposed to be pretty good.
He's like late first, 30 seconds.
Yeah, he's supposed to be pretty good.
So why not get Sante Samuel in the second round?
I don't know.
Because we don't need a number one.
We don't. We just need a corner.
We just need a backup to Slay.
So that's going to be good.
We need someone to help Slay.
Yeah.
Who do y'all want?
I would say...
At first, I want a receiver.
Yeah, you're going to get a receiver.
But our secondary looks so bad. Like...
Bad.
The thing is, I don't know how deep this receivers...
But now I want a DB myself.
I don't know how deep this receivers class is. Like, last year, it was deep.
Yeah.
Like...
I mean, it wouldn't hurt if y'all took another wide receiver. It wouldn't hurt. I don't think so.
No, I think we need a number one.
Because,
Yeah. We had Deshaun Jackson sighting this week.
One catch.
And you know what's so sad? He was our leading receiver. With one catch. One catch, he was our leading receiver. That's how bad shit was on Sunday.
I mean, but other than that, I don't see. Because for me, for the Niners, I'm like, they're talking about quarterback more than likely. I prefer either. I mean, I don't mind taking a quarterback, but I prefer offensive line, secondary.
Yeah, I feel like those things are kind of vital right now.
I thought linebacker too, but our linebackers looked a little better. A little better to where corners still more.
Yeah, like it's like they weren't
as bad as the secondary.
Oh my God. I don't know if it was just, you can't just say it was Jacquet, but it was 98% him. You know what I mean? 98.
The Cowboys are assholes, man. Attacking
they attacked. That's what they did to Sidney Jones last year.
What they do? Not like that.
They did. Amari Cooper killed Sidney Jones up in the top.
Yeah, but it felt like every single play. It felt like every single play.
Oh,
it wasn't just one receiver.
Yeah, Michael Gallup.
Every single guy.
Yeah.
It wasn't Gallup. It was Cooper. It wasn't Cooper.
It was Lamb. It was just fucking him up.
The issue with that shit is though, the corners ain't caught up to the wide receivers in the last few years.
And you gotta think about it. They made it for like the game for receivers. So.
No, 100%. But I'm saying usually, even with that being said, like even when you had top receivers, you always had like 3, 4, 5 corners that you was worried about. Like right now, was it 2?
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah, who's the best corner in the league?
I mean, right now they got
White.
You think so?
Yes.
So that's 3. Because right now they actually have.
The guy from Miami was pretty good.
No, the guy from Green Bay is the highest rated.
Zaire Alexander?
Yeah.
That's my man. So I like Zaire too.
He's the highest rated corner.
It feels like it changes every year.
It does.
It does. That's
but he's been, from my understanding,
consistent.
The last 3 years he's been up there in the top 5.
It's been Gilmore.
Gilmore just fell off this year.
Well, he got hurt, and then I think also Cam didn't help.
God damn it.
So you gonna blame Cam for that?
Hey, when you go 3 and out,
that's not his fault. And then on top of that, you got half his defense didn't even play this year. So it's like all those guys that opted out kind of made it even worse.
So when he goes 8 for 24, we blame the defense?
Yeah. They gave up 39 points. Did y'all not see that? Or 34 or something like that?
Yeah,
Stephon Diggs went off.
You guys see where they get the ball. They get the ball at their fucking 50 yard line.
It's not all Cam. You know what I mean?
You know what I mean? When you was playing DB, and your offense was going 3 and out, 3 and out, 3 and out all game.
They wasn't going 3 and out because it was like they scored sometimes. They had 9 points. So they wasn't just going 3 and out.
9 points.
9 points?
I'm saying they had some points. That's
all I said 9 points when you guys had fucking 86 Bears over here. They got 9, but we held them to 3.
Yeah, exactly. And like I said, half his defense opted out, man. So it's like it's not his fault, bro. You gotta It was a bad year for Cam, so we're just gonna blame him.
It was a bad year for a lot of your quarterbacks.
2020. Now Ryan Tannehill.
Shit. How do you feel about Haskins?
I think this is gonna be actually a better situation for him. He's probably gonna fall into a situation where his line's a lot better. His coaching might be a little bit better.
Where's he going?
I think he's gonna end up being a backup.
He's
definitely gonna be a backup somewhere.
I don't think he's gonna get another shot unless somebody get hurt.
It seemed like they give up the quarterbacks a little too fast.
Yeah, it did.
Like literally, like he didn't have a chance this year.
Well, I don't think I didn't like.
And they suck.
The only thing I didn't like is Ron Rivera's explanation for shit. Like in the beginning, he let him start whatever, but then he also said he was gonna struggle because, his offense needs like 1,500 reps in training camps before he understands this and the other. So he was saying he wasn't blaming Dwayne Haskins, and next year he'll get a chance to training camp, and then you throw him in there, 2 starters get hurt, you throw him in there, and he ain't do shit. So now you cut him, which I don't think you cut him for performance reasons. I think you cut him for the off-field shit.
I think so too. The whole strip club thing.
Yeah, so, I mean, I think that's the only reason.
Do you think Allen's going out of there too? Kyle Allen?
No, that's going to be a quarterback.
I think it's going to be Alex Smith.
I mean, I think Alex Smith's a better quarterback. I just think Ron Rivera's guy is Allen.
I think they're trying to start Alex Smith. If he can play, he's gonna play.
I would, but I think
he has a better chance.
I think Allen is his guy though.
Maybe
he's not good enough. They're not gonna. Allen plays against Philadelphia. They're not winning. I'm saying that.
Oh no! This week is gonna be
Alex Smith.
It's gonna be Alex Smith.
Yeah, it has to be.
For the future, they really like Allen that much.
Well, they brought him over from
I always thought he was a backup though.
I mean, they brought him over from Carolina, and so he knows how Ron Rivera wants to play. So
that's true.
I don't know, but I mean, I would still go after quarterback next year.
I would too, cause they're low. They're not gonna be like at least top 5. We're 6, and they have a worse record than us, or like some shit.
I know the Dolphins got the number 4 pick.
Because of Houston.
I would say how.
Because Houston
trade.
Wow, and they're gonna be good too.
So that's why they're talking about getting Devontae Parker over there.
Wow, and they did good this year. Oh my God, Dolphins gonna be pretty good in the years to come. That AFC division will be nasty. Patriots gonna be low as shit. The Bills is gonna be at the top, fighting against the Dolphins for the championship for the next 5 years. This shit is crazy.
They also, if the Jets would have tanked, they could have had Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah, but we don't know what Trevor would have did.
No, but if they think he's gonna be good,
I think Trevor Lawrence to the Jacksonville Jaguars makes sense to me.
Yeah.
And even though Minshew wasn't terrible, but I think Sam Darnold's actually a pretty decent quarterback in the NFL. He just ain't got.
I think he's too. Look at the. I think if you took nobody on that team.
Yeah, I think you took Sam Darnold and you put Sam Darnold on
a decent team.
The Patriots, I think they have a better record. I think you put them on the Niners, we have a better record.
What about the Titans? Same record, kind of
same record. I think Sam Darnold is, and I'm not a USC fan for shit, so
yeah, me neither.
It takes a lot for me to give you respect. But I think he's actually a really decent, good quarterback. Like he slings that ball around. If you look at his numbers, they're not terrible for being.
He's the best quarterback since Carson Palmer.
If they don't go quarterback, where do New York's pick up then? If they say they
go Fields.
Where?
Justin Fields.
No, they don't go quarterback. Say they want to go. Like they say.
They cool with.
Then they will go offensive line.
Yeah.
I would go get a receiver.
Or they get a receiver.
I mean, I would get a receiver too, but Jameson Crowder balling this year.
And what they draft a receiver in the first round last year?
Yeah, and then Mims I think got hurt.
And then, there you go. He just came back the other year.
So I mean, I would get him. I would get a receiver too, but I also feel like you need an offensive line to protect your quarterback.
Yeah, that's true.
So I mean, is one of the receivers somebody you can't go get in free agency?
They have cap.
Or
they're gonna have cap.
And you will be number 2. You can trade that. Get you a veteran.
They need to
trade and still get the receiver.
They need to trade Quentin Williamson to us. Stop playing.
They can't be trading all their young guys.
We had a chance. We had a chance at the trade deadline. I don't know why
I don't know why they're trading everybody.
I don't know. I would have took it though.
Do you guys think that is it Adam Gase? That's his name. Do you think he's the problem?
Adam Gase cracks me up because Adam Gase. Every time I think Adam Gase, I think of Stephen A. Smith. In that interview, they said that man was hot. He was on some shit. Hey, he did look hot in the butt.
You know what? That's what they need to do is they need to get rid of Adam Gase.
Yeah. Adam Gase shouldn't be a quarterback. What's it called? Period.
You don't like him?
No, not when you purposely losing. You got your best players getting traded, and they complaining about you and all that stuff.
And then you purposely lose, and you fuck up at that. You know what I mean? Like you had the number one spot. All you had to do is fucking keep losing. That easy. Just
I understand
losing.
about not wanting to go 0-16.
Nah, Darnold was like, I'm not going to let you go 0-16. You think I'm going to hand you my spot? Fuck no. You know what I mean?
I'm just saying, like...
I think a few of the players... I think on any team, I think a few players are always trying to...
when you're not trying to go... be that team that went 0-16. Not trying to be Detroit.
They're not trying to lose and shit, so... I think, like a Jamal Adams when he was playing, I think Jamal Adams probably gave 100%, 90% of the time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But the rest of the team was like, shit, I'm cool with losing. I get paid.
Wait, I got a question too. So you guys think it's the right idea? I obviously know Jacksonville's going to go to quarterback. But they've been going quarterbacks for the last, 3 years?
But they've never gone
number one
this high. Since Blake Bortles?
Well, I think Minshew... I don't think Minshew's a bad quarterback either, to be honest with you.
I don't think he's a bad quarterback. He's only in his second year.
I don't think he's bad.
I don't think
he's...
One thing I can say about Jacksonville, they know how to draft some wide receivers.
So go get you a running back, or go get you a lineman.
Well, they got a running back, right? That rookie.
Yeah, rookie was looking good.
What's his name? Robinson?
Yeah. Well, I guess you can even say, go get a lineman. Go help. Like, why are teams so eager to just give up on their quarterback after, like, Minshew is young. He's only his second year in the league. You know what I'm saying? So either you just feel like he don't got it, you know what I mean, and you don't want to waste the time, or you just don't want to give it a shot. You know what I'm saying? I feel like a lot of teams just don't want to give it a shot.
Or
they just feel like they're better with Lawrence.
Nobody knew who them wide receivers were that came over there.
Where in Jacksonville?
Yeah.
I like DJ Chark. I like
Shark. They had Keenan Cole. Who's Keenan Cole? You had fucking Schmaltz or whatever the fuck his last name is. You got you said Shark.
The Viscous Chanel.
There's another one over there.
Didn't have a good tight end.
Cole Chanel.
There's one more.
Shark,
and I think there's one more after that. But then they had who they had before that? Didn't they have Allen Robinson?
Allen Robinson, yeah.
It's like you had people that come through there. They be having career years.
They had what's his name from Oklahoma, but he kept getting hurt.
I know you're talking about. Yeah,
no, that was USC.
I know what you're talking about though.
He kept getting hurt.
But yeah, they always seem to develop their wide receivers.
Yeah.
That's for damn sure.
Well, I guess it is a quarterback problem here. Well, that's going to be interesting.
Well, not if you put up 30 points and the defense giving us 70.
Remember, they used to have a defense.
They did.
And Blake Bortles was almost took them to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, that's true.
They do because
they blew it against New England that way.
Speaking of Blake Bortles, he was signed by the Rams today or yesterday.
Well, Jared Goff had a thumb surgery.
Yeah, he's out.
I just don't understand how the fuck you have somebody as a backup quarterback 15 weeks in a row.
And
then week 16, you like... Nah, bro, it ain't your time. We're going to sign somebody off the street and give them a shot. I'll be pissed, bro. You have to trade me. Fuck that.
I'm not, nigga. The backup quarterback is the best position to have on football.
Well, the thing is, he was coming.
There's no expectation. You're the backup. If you go in there and fuck up, they're like, well, it's the reason he was the backup. You know what I mean? And you're getting paid.
You ain't never seen that for shit.
It's funny, though. It's like, yeah, he was the backup the whole year. And once he was against opportunity, like,
you snatched that shit.
You weren't good enough to do that.
Oh, I'm hot.
Yeah.
I'm hot.
You need to win this game. Like
I done been to every QB meeting. I done all this shit, the extra shit.
I've been throwing
pictures with kids. I ain't gonna take pictures with.
You know how they recorded the main quarterback? Yeah. I'm the dude standing next to him and all that. What the fuck?
I gotta go to school and tell these kids how it feels to be a backup quarterback and all this shit. I'm gonna get my chance one day.
You know, it's already hard enough for a football player to wear a face mask and all that shit anyway.
Bortles off the bench.
They need to get that W.
I'm hot.
That's terrible.
I think we signed Josh Rosen.
You guys did bring in Josh Rosen.
I was shocked. No, it wasn't.
What was it?
Nick Mullins looked like shit.
CJ Beathard. You got Rosen in to finish the season?
Nah, CJ Beathard's probably going to finish it. I think he was a backup. I don't think they were going to let Nick Mullins come back.
I think you guys should give, you were saying, Jets a call about Sam Darnold.
I would. I would take Sam Darnold in a heartbeat.
Like give him like a second round pick?
No. I would have them I would have him battle with Garoppolo. Right now, I just...
Wentz or Darnold?
Don't say Wentz. Darnold.
I don't know what... You don't like Wentz, but if Wentz were to get with your receivers,
I don't think he has.
Not with your receivers, with your coach.
I don't think he has confidence anymore. I think his confidence is shot to shit.
And that's why I think he needs a new coach.
No, I agree, but I don't think he. I think he needs to go to a team that's
sucks.
Yep, to the bottom or don't have no expectations because
Yep.
with us he ain't gonna live up to the expectations.
Yeah, but you guys have expectations. You guys are coming off a bad year.
Yeah, but we still have a team though. So not like we're not losing anybody.
Because they like mostly was hurt because of. I mean, they were bad because of injury. You know what I mean?
But I'm saying both our core.
But we have hope. You know,
our core
I'm not worried about this year. You know what I'm saying? I'll be worried if you go to the fucking draft and go draft some fucking no name sorry fuck again. I'm like, okay, maybe they just want us to make us a laughing stock of the league. I don't know. But I'm not worried, you know. I know we're good. I like our quarterback coming into next year.
So
like,
you're thinking Jalen Hurts?
Hell yeah. Yeah.
I like our core. See, our core to me is fine.
I
don't have an issue with the core. It's just getting injuries back. Like I got Nick Bosa and Solomon Thomas coming back. I would like to get another 1 or 2 linebackers to help out. Corner, I would love to get some secondary. But offensive wise, I'm cool. Like I don't.
You know,
I do think you need a quarterback.
I think we need a quarterback to push Jimmy for sure. I think you need to bring somebody in there next year.
Veteran.
That's
season.
That's got some. Yep, that can throw the ball. Maybe not as consistent.
Go get Fitzmagic. You know he's a journeyman.
He likes to.
You know what I mean? He travels. Yeah, go.
I definitely take Fitzmagic too. That's what I'm saying. But they need somebody that's gonna push him. That's why I wouldn't mind drafting a quarterback, possibly depending on who it is and what pick we got. Because shit, if Jimmy don't show up, I'd rather give it to somebody who's gonna give me something.
Go get Thigpen out of Cincinnati too. He's a baller.
Who?
Thigpen.
The University of Cincinnati?
No.
Cincinnati Bengals.
Yeah. The backup. It's a baller.
I'm gonna take. If I'm taking one, I'm taking
2-0.
No. What's my dude's name that beat the Steelers?
Thigpen.
No, it wasn't. It was Finley.
Finley. Yeah, that's how I mean. Yeah, Finley.
I'll take
Ryan Finley.
You guys like Minshew so much, he'll probably be available.
I'll take Minshew too. We just need somebody that's gonna give him some kind of competition. Nick Mullins not gonna give him competition. And CJ Beathard's not gonna give him competition. You could just throw that shit away. But if they can get somebody in there, Sam Darnold, like you said, but I'm not trying to give him too much for Sam Darnold, but I would take Sam Darnold.
You wouldn't give him like a second round pick for him?
No.
I think if you're that close.
Only because I don't think Jimmy's so far off that I need to give up a big name for him. Like 3rd, 4th round, we're starting to get warm. Like, yeah, let's talk about some shit.
I think that's too low.
But I don't think I mean, it's either that or you let him walk. I can't see Sam Darnold staying in New York.
Well, I don't know his contract though. Is he
fuck that
a free agent after this year?
I don't think so, but I'll be making all kind of noise.
Especially if they draft a quarterback, yeah.
I'll be telling everybody come get me.
But
he should go to New England.
Yeah, they like those type of quarterbacks. And
how about we not have Bill Belichick just luck into a quarterback?
Oh, he's definitely gonna get somebody different. Cam's not gonna be in New England next year.
Andrew Luck comes out of retirement.
Now I don't think he would do that to
he wouldn't do that.
the Colts if they would probably have first dibs.
No, I don't think.
If you were ever to come
I don't
back.
think he'd go back to the Colts.
Yeah, he would.
I don't think he'll go back to the Colts.
Why would? That's a good situation to go back to.
It's not. I mean, it's not a bad thing to go back to.
You actually got O-line now.
Mm-hmm.
You got a line. You got
the coach.
You got a little defense going.
I don't know.
I think they're a quarterback away. Atlanta?
Yeah. To get rid of fucking Matt Ryan.
But why would you go back to Atlanta when the Colts are like a quarterback? Like,
because the AFC is nasty right now.
I don't think Matt Ryan.
You're at the AFC is at the top of its pinnacle with Patrick Mahomes.
It's the Chiefs and then everybody else.
Josh Allen.
Well, you still gotta prove it.
What do you mean?
In the playoffs.
Well, I guess we're gonna see then. It's still tough. It's very tough.
Yeah, but I mean, like,
Ryan
you'll see those years where like, oh, this is the future, and all of a sudden 2 years later it's like, oh, they suck now.
But that's what they said about Josh Allen at the beginning. They were like, he sucks, and now
you said that.
No, people said that.
I think you said that.
People said that.
I know this one.
And I said he can't throw. I said he's not accurate. That's all I said. I didn't say he sucks. I said he's not accurate. So you guys y'all should took my words. I said accurate.
I need
accuracy.
No, I think you said he was trash.
No,
that
I like Josh Allen.
All he did was have a good arm. He just threw the ball far.
No, I think he can run.
Lamar Jackson was the best quarterback since
that still stands.
Joe Montana.
Someone check the tape.
Joe Montana, yeah.
I'm on that.
That still stands. Lamar's still the guy.
I mean, we have evidence on YouTube.
Yeah, I remember you saying.
I'm just saying.
He was trash.
You know what? Forget all that. You know, before we get into this basketball, let's talk about these playoffs because they're coming up. So it's pretty much set.
None of us are going.
That is crazy, huh? Damn. Maybe Ruben. I doubt it though.
I hope.
Yeah, but
we'll see.
So for the AFC, it's looking like Kansas City, Buffalo, Pittsburgh, Tennessee, Miami, Baltimore, Cleveland, and then Indianapolis.
That's crazy. Even that music.
Yeah, so do you guys see Kansas City at the end against Buffalo?
Well, I picked Buffalo to go to Super Bowl, so
I don't know. I don't see them stopping Kansas City. Somebody stopping Kansas City and get there, but I can also see them shooting themselves in the foot winning the game. Trying to do too much.
Okay. If you have to pick a team out of those 8. I want y'all to, did I say Cleveland? I said Cleveland, right?
Bills Mafia.
You picking the Bills?
They'd probably be the Chiefs.
For being 15-1, they kind of flew under the radar.
Yeah, I'm going Chiefs.
They're going to be 14-2. They're going to lose next week.
Okay, whatever. But I'm saying, like...
You going Chiefs?
Yeah.
Being the number 1 seed the whole year, it seemed like no one really talked about the Chiefs that much.
Because they were already expected to be on top. That's all.
I hope Tampa Bay don't make it, but I think that's who's going to be in the Super Bowl.
So you going Chiefs, Tampa Bay, Chiefs, Bucks? That was my next thing, the NFC.
That's probably going to happen because I don't see the Saints ain't got the team.
I'll go Chiefs, Packers.
Yeah, I'm thinking
Packers will be the
Bills,
second one. I
Packers.
couldn't think of that team.
Going.
Packers probably going to be.
I'm thinking Bills, Packers.
Baltimore.
Dallas.
Fuck no.
Hey, you already picked one crazy one. You might as well go for the second one.
Yeah, might as well.
Let's make it a wild one. You know what I'm saying? Wild. Baltimore, LA.
For some reason, the Rams can get their shit
They
together.
really can.
I don't know why. That's a good team.
They are. And if Cam Akers is healthy for the playoffs,
Well, I don't know now because
they can
even
do
if they get
Don't
in,
see Seattle getting
playoff Blake.
I don't know about that.
That defense
no,
is nasty.
if they ever, I don't know about now
the
because
Niners, so it ain't that nasty.
it's a division. They don't send it, but
Is the Niners in the playoffs?
It doesn't. They don't have to be.
All right then, so they ain't got shit to worry about. They ain't got shit to worry about. I would have to change my answer if the Niners is in the playoffs, but they're not in the
Rams
playoffs.
not gonna make it because Golf has surgery on his thumb. He's not gonna be.
that's
the
what I'm
same.
saying.
That ain't gonna
Golf isn't playing exactly very good, and then he got surgery.
I just picked a wild one. I don't think it's gonna be. I think the top 3 are very beatable.
Well, look, I honestly thought for a while I was like the Rams could like sneak up on somebody and get into the playoffs.
They're 1-1 with Seattle. I'm letting you know that right now. 1-1.
But Russell Wilson finds a way.
They play Seattle very well though.
They do. 1-1 in Seattle. I'm telling you.
And they probably should have been 2-0.
And the Saints, they're suspect.
The only thing about
fuck.
Seattle, and the reason why you can see Seattle, or I can see Seattle possibly making it, as much as I hate them motherfucker. They're not really getting blown out like that. Russell keeps them in games.
What about Green Bay? They get the first round bye.
I like Green Bay. I couldn't think of Green Bay, but I like Green Bay.
Especially if they have home field.
I think if Aaron Rodgers is on his shit like he is right now, it's gonna be hard as hell to beat.
I think that's what fucked Tampa Bay. I think if Tampa Bay was sitting in the same spot, then I would say Tampa Bay. But due to the fact they don't have home field,
I'm saying like you gotta go to Green Bay. You're probably gonna
in
play
the
a snow.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
And they got a running game.
Yeah.
So
and then Devontae Adams in the red zone is pretty much unstoppable.
Yeah.
So.
Devontae have a period this season.
And their defense is good
I
enough.
was killing in the snow last
You
week.
see them? I was like, fuck, I should have picked them up on my fantasy.
Yeah, he was looking good.
He was killing.
This is just a weird year, fantasy.
Yep. So I'm going Baltimore, LA.
Who'd you go, Ruben?
Chiefs, Packers.
I had Chiefs.
Saints or Seahawks, I mean.
You know what I said?
No, you said Bucks.
There it is, Bucks.
Oh yeah, you did pick the Bucks.
I think I low-key picked them at the beginning too.
I got Buffalo, Green Bay.
Buffalo, Green Bay. That's gonna be good. That's gonna be good. Let's get on to this basketball for a little bit. I've been watching. Like I said, Wizards 0-3. Very shocking. I think 0-4 either tonight. Actually, they lost again.
Not sure.
I don't know how that's going down. It's something very weird
that's
going
chemistry.
on.
That sounds like exactly what we thought.
Toronto 0-3.
Not sure.
I didn't know there was so many haters in the room. Like I didn't know.
I mean, for me, the more question is like, how do you feel like the Lakers have played so far?
I think even the games we lost, I like us. I think the people we added are really putting in their work as Trez and Schroeder. Gasol, I don't know if I put a little bit too much of a higher expectation on him. But I feel like he could play a little bit better. And then the other guys, I feel like a lot of guys are kind of relaxed right now. They're just relaxed.
See, I think Marc Gasol is doing what he's supposed to be doing, to be honest with you.
Like a facilitator type of
That's all he's going to do. I mean, he's a bigger guy, he's slower, he's older. So I expect him to play no more than like 16 minutes a game.
Really?
Yeah.
Even started?
I would only play him 4 to 5 minutes in the first quarter, and then he would sit till
the second quarter. So
midway in the second quarter. Well,
yeah.
he come in like midway in the second quarter, maybe close out the quarter, or give him a couple minutes and start off the third. And same thing if I need a big body in the fourth, then bring you back. I think we do need one more center.
I was saying just one shot blocker. One shot blocker, and I think it would just.
I don't think you need anybody special.
I think we should have let Dudley leave. You know, I said he was big 3 last week, and we should have tried to talk to Dwight or JaVale, and I think JaVale would have stayed, to be honest.
Then Dwight is like, I'm staying, I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah.
And then he leaves.
Yeah. Well, they said that
the deal didn't go
through. No, what happened was, from my understanding, we were going to sign Dwight, but then they got a chance to get, I think it was Trez. And so that for them to get Trez, they couldn't get Dwight.
But Dwight signed like a veteran's minimum contract.
Yeah, but they still, it wouldn't work out the way, that way. So they let Dwight walk. Then I heard JaVale McGee was supposed to possibly get bought out by Cleveland and come back.
Oh, you think?
I mean, you said
that though. I think they're gonna keep him.
Nah, they'll probably keep
him up with Drummond.
They got too many bigs over there.
In Cleveland?
Yeah.
Well, Love just got hurt.
He always hurt.
Yeah.
And I don't even know if he's really hurt or he just wants to get the fuck out of there.
He's been trying to.
Yeah. So I wouldn't be shocked if he's just trade me for whatever at this point.
You think so?
James Harden ain't going nowhere no time soon.
Oh yeah, where you think he's gonna go?
I told you I thought he should have. I thought he was gonna go to possibly Boston, but I don't think they're gonna trade him.
I think Boston needs a piece. Boston's not looking very good. I'll let y'all know that right now. But they're not looking very good.
See, the issue with James Harden is what team wants a ball dominant player.
Exactly, because it's not the old days no more.
Well, like most of the teams that are in playoff contention already have 1 or 2 people.
Yeah.
So it's like if I'm gonna in a system, and so if I'm gonna trade, like he said the Blazers aren't gonna. They said they're not giving up CJ McCollum, so there goes that.
And you gotta fall in line too. Like, is James gonna want to fall in line?
I can't see Damian Lillard and James Harden playing on the same team being cool.
Yeah.
Like he's too much of a one type scorer.
Yeah.
He can't score any other way besides dribble, shoot, 1-on-1, pick and roll or whatever. He's not coming off pin downs. He's not coming off of screens. He's not coming off of fucking.
I'll tell you this though. If Gary Trent played the way he was playing, you might just say, fuck it, you know, say bye, CJ. You know, we had a good run. We tried everything we could. It was possible.
Like you said, it wouldn't work together.
I'm exhausted. All my options are exhausted.
James Harden and Damian Lillard wouldn't work together.
Nah. Plus, I wouldn't give up CJ McCollum for James Harden anyways. But even with Gary Trent.
What about Damian Lillard?
But you're saying, no, hell no. But you're saying Gary Trent only kills the Lakers.
Only, for some reason, he doesn't like
every time. Like, so I already knew that was coming last night. I picked his ass. I did. Because I already knew that was coming. He always seemed, him and Anthony Simons always seemed to step up.
Man, that's just crazy. I was like, what the hell?
They like to shine in LA.
Yeah.
It's like some people like play good against the Knicks.
For me, James Harden would either stay. Knicks would be a possibility. I don't give a damn if they're not a playoff team or not, but that'd be a possibility.
Honestly, if they get him early enough, they will be a playoff team because they're winning.
Depends on what they have.
They would have to give some more people over, but yeah, I agree. I think that would help New York out, getting the fan base back.
For sure.
Especially when they get his rivals against Kevin Durant and Brooklyn and shit.
Only other team I can see. I mean, I don't know who else would take him.
You probably would have to go to a losing team.
That's what I think he has to.
For at least a year.
I don't think nobody would. Yeah, like you said.
Like he had to go like Chicago or
Orlando. Orlando's always at the 8th.
Yeah, Orlando.
They're always right there, so it's not like they're not a playoff.
I can see like Indiana, he can't go because Indiana plays defense and shit. I don't see, and they need a number one because I don't think Sabonis is a number one, but I think they're a pass team. Like if you're hot, you get the ball. You score. If you're hot, you score.
Maybe Indiana. They would have to give up Oladipo and.
I would go with Warren Tight.
Oh no,
CJ Warren Tight.
That's probably still not enough.
Yeah, you definitely gotta get rid of Warren. You definitely gotta get rid of Oladipo.
Mm-hmm.
You try to keep.
You
try to keep Brogdon.
You gotta keep Brogdon. You gotta keep Sabonis. Maybe give up Jeremy Lamb.
Yeah, I think he's too much of a commodity. I don't think I'm getting enough. Like I wouldn't feel comfortable. You know what I'm saying?
Oladipo and
I told you what I would do. Yeah.
And maybe some picks.
I told you what I would do. I don't care what team it is you coming to on. Like I told you, if I was the Nets, I'd give you.
He's raping that other team.
Hey, I'm raping the fuck out of you. Like I give you James Harden for whoever you want if I'm the Rockets, but I'm like the next 10 years, all your picks, even if you don't have nothing on the bottom, I need every last one. Like, you don't understand when I say,
oh, okay. He's not worth it. He's not even like someone that's like
draft for 10
trying
years.
to come in and win me a championship. I don't feel comfortable enough.
I'd be like, if you traded for somebody else to get draft picks, they come to me.
Yeah, I don't feel comfortable.
You're not trading
not for that. No.
for 10 years.
No, I don't like
Period.
it.
I mean, what is he? How old is he? 30?
Yeah.
So he's still in his prime.
I mean, but
you get another like 5 years out of him.
Yeah. I don't know who wants to take him besides the losing team.
I wouldn't. Fuck that.
That New York thing doesn't make sense to me.
New York makes sense to me.
Because even with whatever they got, it's still not enough.
No, but at least you get people back in the seats and you get New York basketball buzzing again.
I think they can get an 8th seed. I don't think the East is still that hard.
I don't know. I think the East got better.
I think shit rearranged. You know what I mean?
I think it got better because now you got to add Atlanta into that mix. You know.
Yeah. Washington's looking pretty bad right now. It's all right.
I don't know what you were.
We gonna make it to the playoffs.
We?
Yes. Russell Westbrook and Bradley Beal. I'm gonna give me a Washington jersey, Russell Westbrook. I think they look nice. Matter of fact.
Any jersey he would have had, you would have been. I think it looks nice.
Yes.
Golden State.
Unless he would have signed up in the Clippers jersey, then I would probably been the last year be going for. I like Boston, believe it or not. That rivalry's old. When was the last time we played Boston in the finals? 2010? Yeah.
It was not that long ago.
Oh,
but it don't even matter. That rivalry is basketball.
It's a history.
Yeah. You say so when they get to the finals, then we'll talk about that.
How are Clippers our rivals? Like, they don't play them in the playoffs.
I just don't
we play them in the regular season.
I never liked the Clippers.
I never
even like people
them
that wear the jerseys, so I don't care.
It just became a thing lately because they got a little better.
Because it came a thing after Kobe got old and they signed CP3 and they were the team
they got a little better.
They are a role switch.
You can never be a rival if you got no championship.
That's facts.
At least not in players in the playoffs.
How do we compare each other?
At least it's Boston.
We can't even go say, okay, well, let's go head to head. We're killing that. Let's talk about the last 10 years. We still got more championships. Yeah. Like, what do you want to talk about?
They could say they made it to the playoffs more than us in the last 10 years.
That might be true.
But they ain't did shit with it, so I don't care. Sorry, ass Clippers. You know, fuck the Clippers. I don't even care. Like I said, I like Boston. I like Jason Tatum so much more than.
I'm a big fan of Boston. I've never been a big fan of.
I like Jason Tatum.
I like Jason Tatum.
Their whole squad, like, Jason Tatum to me is not good enough to be a number one.
Oh.
So
what?
I don't know. That man put up about 10 pounds.
He consider.
Yeah, and he's only in his third year.
He's got a lot of.
No, this is his 4th year.
Third, right?
He came in with Ingram, didn't he?
No,
he came in the year after Ingram.
Yeah, he came with Lonzo.
So this is his 4th year.
This is Lonzo's 4th year? This is definitely Lonzo's 3rd year.
No, this is 4th.
No, this is their 4th. This is their 4th. Yeah, they left as a 3rd.
I don't know, man. Jason Tatum to me is the truth, if you ask me. I think he'll be a top.
I think he could as your number 2 guy.
I think actually, I'll be honest with you, in the next 5 years, when KD and all them off the face, the top 5 players face, Jason Tatum will be one of the top 5. I can almost. They're gonna market that man.
Besides like Luka, I don't know.
I think
it's Giannis.
You have Luka, you have Giannis. You'll have like probably maybe Ben Simmons. I don't know, maybe not.
Ben Simmons?
If he ever got a fucking jump shot, that guy would dominate the league.
He don't shoot.
I know.
But, what's his name? I think Jason Tatum for sure.
What about Devin Booker?
I think
maybe.
I think Chris Paul's about to elevate his statue. Like I think Devin Booker is a good player.
Yeah.
Everybody considers him a good player. I think Chris Paul can make him into like an elite, not great, but like an elite player now.
Put some more respect on his name. Yeah. I feel it.
Because Chris Paul gonna make it easier for him. So like if he averaged 28 last year, he probably averaged maybe 28 or 30 this year, but it'll be like more than half the points will be easy. It won't be forced up double teams. Got to chuck the goddamn ball up, shoot 30 times, because whatever. But I think now he can score his 28 points on like 15 shots.
That's what makes him really good though, because he scores through that shit. You know what I mean?
Oh no, he's good. Devin Booker's good. I didn't think he was gonna be that great out coming out, but
Booker or Tatum.
Tatum.
Overall basketball player?
Yeah.
I'm going with Tatum, but I think Devin Booker's a better scorer than Jason Tatum.
Devin Booker's definitely a better shooter.
I think he's a better scorer all around.
I don't know if he's a better scorer because to me, Devin Booker is mostly a lot of 3.
He is a lot of 3 mid-range.
I think Jason Tatum is more so mid-range. To the basket. Could shoot the 3-ball. I think he has a little more arsenal in his game than Devin Booker. I think Devin Booker is he kind of got to stay out a little further.
A little bit smaller though.
A little smaller, and I don't think he has the quickness all the time to get
to the 3.
Yeah. Yeah, but I think Booker is more efficient when it comes to scoring. Like his style of play, he's more efficient at his style of play than Jason Tatum is at his style of play.
It just depends on what kind of player you like. Devin Booker to me is Steph Curry.
Is it like, or is it like James Harden to Kevin Durant?
And I think Jason Tatum's more like. If you want to be honest with you, Jason Tatum's more Kobe.
Oh yeah, obviously that's his favorite player.
Well, I'm just saying, like I'm just watching his mid-range game and everything he does. He's favored more towards.
He gets to his sweet spot.
But I've seen the same thing with Booker that he tries to imitate Kobe.
I've seen it, yeah, but I think he's more Steph Curry. I think he wants to try to say that's his favorite player, and that's fine and dandy. But it's like Trae Young. Trae Young is Steph Curry's son. Those are his sons. Those are his offspring. Like real shit. Those if you don't have Steph Curry in the league, you don't see a Devin Booker and Trae Young. You don't. They're at the fucking overseas somewhere like Jimmy Fredette. Just being honest.
You don't think so?
Yeah.
I think Devin Booker.
I think Devin Booker would have.
Trae Young maybe a little harder because he's
Devin Booker would still probably make the league, but you're not watching. Devin Booker's not shooting them 40-foot threes like that without Steph Curry being in that league, and that's what Devin Booker's known for. He got 12 threes in a game or 11 threes in a game. Like that man can shoot the fuck out of that goddamn ball. But I don't know if he was. Well, he's still good. Would he still be the same name if he couldn't rely on a 3-point shot like that on a consistent basis? I don't think Trae Young would, period. But I think that Booker has a better chance to fit into that mold. But to me, those to me that's Steph Curry. Those are his offsprings.
That's very interesting.
Donovan Mitchell is like Dwayne Wade's offspring.
Yeah.
And
you want to think about Donovan Mitchell as being one of the top 5.
He'll be the top 5 in the face, like what he said.
Yeah.
I think that's true, but the only thing is he's older than everybody else.
Donovan Mitchell?
Yeah.
Like he was in college.
Oh, he was in Louisville. Yeah, he didn't come out right away.
He did all 4 years in Louisville. Or 3 years.
Yeah, until they realized Rudy Gobert is not that guy and actually give him a real good second person. They ain't gonna win either.
Well, they just gave him a very good contract.
Super max him.
I don't think Gobert is your second or even your third option. I think he's just there to collect rebounds and score when he can't get it.
But they gave him too much money.
But I think.
Who else are they paying?
Well, I wouldn't.
They got Ingles. They got Bogdanović. Bogdanović didn't play. He got hurt.
They're missing one more dude. Yeah.
They're definitely missing another player.
And they could get half the money you gave to Gobert to somebody else.
But who? You take away Gobert, and it's very like
that team's not the same.
But they're not gonna win shit. Do you think they're gonna win something?
If you take away, I don't think they. But they're not even making the playoffs.
But who are they gonna add if you take away Gobert?
I mean,
become better? I don't think so.
You could trade if you think Gobert is that.
The 4 is Derek Favors, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
He would have been the backup. He would probably moved over to the 5. I don't see that happening.
I just don't see. Okay,
I don't think Rudy Gobert is the greatest person.
What about pairing Harden with Mitchell?
I wouldn't if I'm Mitchell. I already made my name in my city.
Yeah, me too.
I'm already for real shit. I'm already made a player. What are you gonna add to this team, especially if you're gonna do the dribble, shoot?
Depends on what Harden comes over like.
Harden would have to tell, like, he would have to show me something.
He would have to be like, I'm cool being the number 2, I guess.
But he has to go that to anywhere. Like you guys said, unless he goes somewhere terrible, he has to come through with that mindset regardless. To a contender.
You gotta have an interview and say, I'm willing to fucking be the second player on the team or pass the ball. Because other than that, I'll be like, nope.
But any contender is gonna be like that though, because you're not gonna be able to like.
I wouldn't do it.
You just can't come to a contender and say, "Oh, this is my team." Yada yada. Like, no, nigga, we made it to the playoffs without you. So what, you were
just another piece.
Yeah, we might get over the hump, or we might lose.
You better go to Sacramento or something.
Like he said, he's gonna have to go to a bad team.
He has to go to the East. Though. Even if he goes to a bad team, his best chance is going to the East.
Go to Detroit. They ain't got nobody.
I don't see
they win games though. What's his name? Josh Jackson or something Jackson? Justin Jackson maybe?
For what?
He's like I think he's a rookie. I don't fucking know. He's pretty good. Yeah, for Detroit, he's good. The Jackson kid.
No,
they got Jackson. He's good.
Did they get Williams? The kid from Florida State?
Did they?
I thought that was Chicago.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Chicago.
PJ Williams?
Something like that, yeah.
But there was like 2 guys I think from Florida State that went top.
I'm telling you,
top
just
10.
watch Jack. Y'all see
Justin Jackson from North Carolina.
I don't know if it's Justin Jackson.
No, I don't think it's. I know he's.
No, Justin Jackson's the light skinned one, right?
Yeah.
No. He's dark skinned.
Stanley Johnson.
No, it's a Jackson.
It's not Josh Jackson, is it?
I don't know.
They came from Kansas and came back?
Yeah, and then sucked at Phoenix.
He was hooping the other night. They lost, but he was hooping. They got some pieces over there. Blake Griffin.
I would not want to go to Detroit.
Why? They don't have like a main guy. They got a bunch of role players around.
But then those guys are going to get traded for you.
Yeah, that's true.
Let me see.
You would have to go somewhere where they suck, but you're still going to have some young guys you can play with.
Yeah. Charlotte.
You got to Trevor Jackson.
I mean, you're going to play with LaMelo, and that's
You're
it.
talking about Josh Jackson.
Is it Josh? Mm-hmm. He was balling. Josh Jackson was balling.
No, Blake Griffin's too old and not healthy anymore.
I wouldn't. You said Blake Griffin for Kuzma? Hell no. Fuck Blake Griffin.
I honestly think that what Kuzma got paid was perfect.
Man, Blake Griffin.
He got underpaid.
Listen.
Kuzma don't do shit.
Don't give a fuck with nobody saying how they feel about it. He was overrated.
I don't think so.
Oh, very much so.
I thought coming into the league he might have been, but then I think he
to me, he got better every single
player.
year.
Yeah.
He just couldn't stay healthy.
Yeah, but I think he became a really good basketball player over time.
He would develop a decent jump shot. He fall away from that shit and go back to dunking. If it ain't, to me, if you don't have a point guard to set him up, Blake Griffin is just an average basketball player.
No,
like, I was shocked yesterday.
And he can shoot.
I was shocked yesterday. He had 7 threes, right?
Yeah.
Shocked.
Don't be fucking shocked.
How many times did that happen?
He's not. He's a power forward.
I bet you don't have more than 10 games with 4 3-pointers in the game.
Oh yeah, he is.
No, I bet you don't.
He is.
No.
In Detroit, he is.
I'm
he might shoot 10 of them.
I'm saying he hasn't made 4 in the game.
He might shoot 10 a night
in his whole career.
Yeah.
No.
He didn't come in as a shooter though. He added that to his game.
He added to his arsenal. He's a dunker.
Decent shot.
He came in with athletic big.
Yeah, athletic big. Not with 2K in it and shit. You know
and then
athletic big.
And then how old is he right now? Like
35.
he's 35. He is not 35. he came in.
Shit.
Nah, he
came in all my age, brother.
He came after Durant.
He's like 32.
I'm saying like
I'm gonna say he's like 30.
33. I'm saying lucky 33.
I remember seeing him in college, and I was probably high school.
31.
Yeah.
He'll be 32.
He got a good 6 years.
So he's basically been injured his prime.
What?
He's been basically injured in his prime.
Yeah, he doesn't have a beat up body like that. He's been sitting out here watching.
Like if he was healthy, the Clippers would have never traded him.
Yes, they would have.
No, they wouldn't.
Yeah, they would have. Because he wasn't doing shit without Chris Paul. His whole career was based on Chris Paul.
His career is not based off Chris Paul. Shit. The beginning of it, yeah, but you saw every year he got better. His game got better.
He actually added a lot of.
And then got hurt.
He tripping.
And then got hurt, and now in Detroit.
So you want to trade him for Kuzma?
I won't trade now.
He's just hurt now. He's just.
And healthy Blake Griffin, I would trade Kuzma.
Healthy, yeah, if he was healthy, but he's not going to be healthy anymore.
You know what I'm saying? Because he's not going to come in and start. Well, I'm going to say I don't even need him to start. So, I mean, shit, if it was just like, hey, if we were in the, I think Kyle Kuzma is he's part of the AD package. So when LeBron retires and AD takes over,
he ain't shot for 50%.
Kuzma is going to be
in the last 5 seasons
part of that team. You know what I mean? So that's why they
keep him 3-point.
I'll take I would take Paul Millsap over Blake Griffin right now.
You say who?
Right now?
Millsap's a baller though.
Blake Griffin right now.
But I wouldn't take Millsap over him. Millsap got old nigga knees.
He's very old.
Maybe Millsap like
Millsap shoots a better 3-point shot than Blake Griffin.
No, he don't work as hard. I mean, he can't get up like Blake Griffin.
Not like he used to. He's 37. I
don't
need him to be my third scorer.
Are you talking healthy Blake Griffin or injured? Because
I'm talking
there's
healthy,
difference.
Bad healthy, good healthy.
He
got
very
healthy. I don't give a damn.
If Blake Griffin's healthy, he's an all-star.
You said what?
He was an all-star.
And your point being is what?
He was a
He
good
jumped
player.
over a car, damn it.
So was Andrew Bynum.
How you gonna jump over a car?
He Mozgov.
So was Andrew Bynum. What's your point?
Hey, Andrew Bynum was healthy.
Top 5 center in the league.
Andrew Bynum was nice before he got hurt.
And he was also
White. Was it Chris Whiteman? That was his name?
That's a UFC fighter.
Chris Kaman?
Kaman. Chris Kaman
There's a lot of goddamn players that would.
Don't get me started.
He was better than Chris Kaman, though.
Yeah. I'm just saying.
Chris Kaman was good, though.
But Blake Griffin was
Chris Kaman actually was low-key a hooper.
Yeah, Chris Kaman.
So how you gonna give Chris Kaman credit and then not give Blake Griffin this credit?
I watched Chris Kaman go down there and give motherfuckers work. That's why. Not off no dunks and all that shit. I'm talking about.
I see Blake Griffin's favorite move is drive left spin, drive right.
Dunk. That's it. I understand that.
The thing is, his game was improving.
Yeah.
He came into the league as a forward who could just jump.
Yeah.
And as he got better, then he got
dribble. He got a 3-pointer in this game.
So why he still stuck in Detroit?
Because he's hurt.
No, if he was this supposed to be
this money, why like it out there?
Decent of a player. Why contenders never brought him over there?
He's basically what Kevin Love is. Just like
first.
Now he's just playing basketball at this point.
What I'm saying is Kevin Love got his due and got all that other shit. They were still trying to trade Kevin Love in that championship season. He's
traded.
Blake Griffin, if you really thought Blake Griffin was that guy, you would have brought him in, injury or not, because you think he would help your team. You don't think that. That's why his ass is stuck in Detroit.
Because you can't help your team if he's hurt.
No, but I'm saying he's stuck in Detroit for a reason. What I'm saying to you is Blake Griffin, we know is going to get injured or whatever. If you believe as a training staff and everybody else that, hey, maybe he does too much and we got enough over here, we can sit you more, we can wait to the playoffs, you would bring his ass over there. Well, you don't believe that shit.
Then he got a contract.
You believe that Blake Griffin, whoever's on your team, can do exactly what that man does. That's why he bring him over.
Maybe what could do now.
Some
you
teams.
Could have. I'm saying,
maybe some teams.
He could have went to a lot of teams right now.
He also has a big contract though, so it's like you're trading for a guy who can't stay healthy and a big contract. It's kind of hard to trade.
My whole point is,
and he got a big contract. So guess what? Money talks, damn it.
Who got traded first, him or Love?
I would take Love over him.
I mean, if they were both on the trade block, I would take Griffin over Love.
They're both injury prone. So
because
bad.
at least when they play, Love looks like he's hurt.
Whose contract is
he
smaller?
I'll
take the smaller contract. And Blake is younger. I don't even know.
Yeah, Kevin Love. He moved.
I honestly thought Kevin Love's game would work forever because he didn't work on athleticism, but he can't stay healthy either.
He was a bigger body.
He was
down a lot.
He could stretch the floor.
And
post people up.
Ways. He with no point guard.
Blake Griffin.
I was a big fan of Kevin Love. He just can't stay healthy.
And Kevin Love dribble.
And who was his? Yeah, he could. Who was his point guard in Minnesota?
Ricky Rubio.
1 year.
Or Johnny
Flynn. Johnny Flynn.
And that's Minnesota's fault.
Guy. That was my guy, but he wasn't making for either.
That was Minnesota's fault for passing on Curry like 5 times.
Yeah, they're stupid.
So I mean, that's
5 times.
He did what he had to do without him.
He was my
Chris Paul out there. So I'll take Kevin Love. Give me 20 and 20.
He used to. He can't do that anymore.
No, he said he did that shit on purpose.
10 and 8.
The same way what's his name did.
10 and 6.
What?
No, the same way as
10, 6,
Westbrook. The whole triple-double the first season, after like halfway through the season when you realized that shit was purposely done. And they'll tell you that shit. Same thing, Kevin Love said it. He said when I was trying to do it for a month straight or whatever it was, he said, yeah, it was the most exhausting shit I ever did in my life.
2020?
Yeah, he was balling.
Just trying to get 20 boards.
He was trying to get that record.
Yeah, he was balling.
That's what Russell Westbrook was trying to do. And once he realized, shit, I only need this much, shit, that man made sure move out the way. You can watch.
First of all,
watch the game. Like, you see Steven Adams would just move out the way like this on the rebound.
Russell Westbrook is a dog, okay? And he works hard. So triple-doubles come easy to him. Matter of fact, he had a triple-double tonight. Did they win? That's not the question.
That's not the question I'm asking right now.
This is what he does. So triple-double, that's just Russell Westbrook.
I would love to ask Russell Westbrook, how many of your triple-doubles is natural and how many of you chasing?
Probably like 11 of them you probably chased.
No, I'm saying
he chased the ones.
I think it's 60-40 if you ask me.
60-40?
Yeah. I think 60% trying natural, 40% trying to keep chasing that bitch.
What's the last question, Will?
Only for the rebounds, maybe.
Maybe that 1 year.
I don't know. The rebounds, I think, is easier for him than assists.
You think? Yeah, because then you relying on somebody else to fucking score the basket. And man, you got a bunch of sorry niggas around here that's not Kevin Durant. Imagine he did this with Kevin Durant on this team. He'd average about like 18 assists a game.
I don't think it would work.
He would have the bonds have too much.
But, I mean, with the assist thing, all his assists would be going to Kevin Durant. All of them. He'd be like, here, fuck everybody else. Here, fuck everybody else.
So he just learned how to pass after Kevin Durant left?
And nah, I think he just passed more after Kevin Durant left. But I think if Kevin Durant would have gave that team one more year, they would have won a championship.
He should have never left.
But I think that's the reason why he left, because he knew that they would have one more year, they would have won a championship. Then he would have had no reason to leave. You know what I mean? And I think in his heart of hearts, he just didn't want to stay in OKC. You know, when he was done playing in OKC. So he was just like, fuck it. I think that's why he left. Like, I have to leave now because he knew that it was over. Like, they were going to be the best team in the league the next year. There was nobody stopping them. You got to remember, they had the Warriors down 3-1 the year.
Yeah, they blew it.
You know what I'm saying?
It wasn't that guy.
They're not blowing that 2 times in a row. So it was like, yeah, he had to leave. He had to make his move. Which is a whole move, but it is what it is. It is what it is.
I don't think it was a whole move, but that's all.
It was definitely a whole move. Not him leaving, but
going to that
his
team.
destination.
Bro, I keep trying to explain this to people, and I know nobody remembers that shit, but they talked about this shit before the All-Star break, the season before. And I said, it's going to happen. They already had the rumors before the season even ended.
That don't mean it's not no whole shit. It's still
no,
whole
but I'm
shit.
saying to you is he already knew. Like, what?
But like,
I think he already knew what he was going to do regardless of the season. The only way he was probably going to stay is if they won.
See,
Now,
this
there was only one game away, and I understand that, but at the end of the day, if you've been beefing and you don't get along with somebody, and you want to, it is what it is. Like, I'm tired of doing this shit. You just tired. Like, I think his time with Westbrook just ran out. Like, I'm tired of doing it this way. It ain't working. I'd rather go somewhere else and do it that way.
Like Will said, it wasn't that he left. It was who he left to.
Yeah.
Right. But I'm saying again.
Because now you taint your own legacy. Because now it's like, yeah, you're the best scorer, probably one of the best players that ever played a game of basketball. But like, you don't work hard. Like, you know what I'm saying? Your only championship, so as of now, came on the like a cheating ass team, on the team you really make up in a video game. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not the team you would actually see all together. Unless you're on a fucking video game.
I mean, you never see that. No one's ever done that.
That's how shit been lately anyway, though.
But no one's ever done that.
Yeah.
What, went to a playoff team? I mean, went to
a team built, a championship, a team who literally just won a championship. And you're in their prime, they're in their prime. Like, I'm trying to think.
Actually, they did. It was a guy from the Lakers did it. I can't think of his name. He was.
Well, anyway, we're going to have to say that next week.
No, but they're prime. Who?
No, this is in the 80s.
The 80s. Nobody cares about that shit. Nobody was even born in the 80s.
I can't help it if you're a young buck.
You better be.
Michael Thompson?
It's going to take me a second.
The 80s. You hear this?
It was a scorer, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was a guard.
It was a guard. It was a scoring guard.
But he wasn't like direct.
Bob McAdoo.
But he wasn't.
Yes, he was. Yes, he
Maybe
was.
it is. But he wasn't in his prime.
Look up the season
No.
before that. Yes, he was. He was.
Well, we're going to say this.
Top scorer in the league.
Bob McAdoo is he's not no Kevin Lillard.
Yeah, he was. A lot of LA Lakers and Celtics teams, they did the same shit.
All right. But we got to get out of here. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to. We ran out of time. So, y'all got anything quick to say before we get out of here? Anything?
Just keep being safe.
Nah,
yes,
man,
sir.
Be safe out there. If y'all need some phones, come holler at me.
Yeah. Happy New Year's.
Oh, yeah. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Hey,
Next time you see us, it's going to be 2021.
2021, a whole new
Hell
world.
is going to be over, hopefully. So,
Well,
but we made it.
2021.
We made it.
That's now be ready for next year. It'll be big things for us. And
Yeah.
That's right.
I'll
That's
still be
right.
the best looking one on the show.
Well, that's not true, bro.
I let everybody think what they think. We're gonna say that one for y'all in the comments. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's our show.
Never cocky, confident.
Thank you for watching. Sports Dogs. We out.
Like and subscribe, man.
Like and subscribe. You got me off guard. That's why.